Hi there. Do you love how beautiful blush looks on other people, but you're not confident enough to wear it on your own face? In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can wear blush confidently using a technique called underpainting. And I'll be showing you how I do my full makeup step by step using products that are easily accessible so you guys won't have to break the bank in order to get these products or even have a headache on where to grab them. So, if you're interested in knowing how I do my makeup as well as how I apply my blush as a beginner, then this video is for you. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, if you're seeing this beautiful girl, this makeup artist for the first time, my name is Likando. I'd love for you to join this family because we are on our way to hitting 1000 subscribers. I'd love for you to join this family by hitting the subscribe button as well as the like button. YouTube is going to recommend my video to other people like you. So let's get into this video. The first thing I do is to hydrate my skin, which help my makeup apply smoothly and last longer. And after I hydrate my skin, I apply a primer to create a smooth, even surface for the makeup to hold on to. And the two primers I'm using will be in the description box together with the hydrating products. Step number 2 for our tutorial is blush. For underpainting, you can use any blush of your choice and you have to apply it generously because when you apply foundation, it is the underpainted blush that will be shining through. So you have to make sure that you apply it generously like so. Now we move to eyebrows. I don't like my eyebrows looking shiny. I love them matte, which is why I start by dusting my eyebrows with a matte loose powder. The one that I'm using is from Sasha Cosmetics. I believe this brand is from the US, but they do distribute worldwide. Or you can use any mattifying powder of your choice. If I'm not using Sasha Cosmetics, my other favorite brand is Urban Decay. I will leave some recommendations in the description box. To fill in the brow hairs, I will comb the brow hairs upwards using a spoolie. And with a dark brown eyebrow pencil, I will create the brow lines following the natural shape of my eyebrows like so, and fill in the sparse areas with the eyebrow pencil. For the inner part of my brows, I don't fill them in all the way. Instead, I create some hair strokes to have a more natural result. To conceal the eyebrows, I will mix foundation that match my skin and a concealer that is 3 times lighter than my skin to have a blend that will settle in between. And because the consistency of the blend will be thicker, it will help my it will help shape my eyebrows and make them look sharp and stay in their place. Using a flat brush, I will blend the concealer that is on the inner part of my eyebrows downwards to create a base for the eyeshadow I'm going to be applying. And just in case the eyebrows are not exactly the same, feel free to make adjustment to your brows so that they will look like twins. After I blend the concealer, I'm not going to go straight to set my eyebrows. Instead, I will leave the concealer for a while so that it can oxidize before I can set the eyebrows and also before I apply the eyeshadow. With a contour brush, I will use the powder contour that is so deep, I will say darker than my skin tone, and I will apply it underneath my cheekbones to create shadow on my face. I am going to apply this powder contour on the inner part of my eyebrows going down on the sides of my nose, the tip of my nose, around my forehead as well as on my lower jawline. So these are all the areas I'm going to be creating shadow. To set the eyebrows, I choose to go with a matte highlighting powder to set the concealer on the edges of my brows. Now moving on to eyeshadow. For the transition shade, I will be applying a brown matte shade which is similar to my skin tone. And to apply this transition shade which is brown, I am going to use a fluffy circular brush and wing swiper motion for application. To create the cut crease, I will use the leftover concealer and foundation I earlier mixed and used to clean and shape my eyebrows, and a flat concealer brush to help me create the perfect cut crease. After making the cut crease, I will use a flat brush to apply the matte pink shade, and then later I will apply the shimmer baby pink or soft pink for some shine on my eyelid. To define my eyes, I'm going to apply a short wing eyeliner using the black eyebrow pencil. Then I will go over it with a liquid gel black eyeliner, which dries almost immediately. After applying mascara to my eyelashes, I will install the falsies off camera, then immediately start doing my face makeup, starting with highlighting. To highlight my under eyes, chin, forehead, and nose, I will use a concealer from LA Girl Pro Concealer. And the concealer that I'm using is in the shade Chestnut, which is at least a shade or two lighter than my skin. After applying the concealer, I don't immediately blend. Instead, I spread it out with a flat brush and leave it for a while before blending to allow the concealer to oxidize for a more flawless look. After spreading the concealer, I will apply the Nigerian brand foundation, which is full coverage and it dries quickly. It is matte, which is a plus. This foundation is called Nudist Foundation and is in the shade Coffee. I will be applying it on all the areas I didn't apply concealer. It is full coverage, so a little goes a long way. Immediately after applying the foundation, I blend it out as soon as because this foundation dries so quickly. And to blend it out, I use my beautiful and favorite ever helpful foundation brush from Beauty Planet, and I believe Beauty Planet is from America. I believe it is an American brand, but their brushes are found literally everywhere. I use this foundation brush to blend my foundation and concealer all together, and the brush does a good job. My skin is always so flawless such that I don't even have to go over blending my face with a beauty sponge. If I do, then I just wanted to or I just felt like it. But otherwise, this brush alone does all the work I require of it and more. It makes my skin super flawless. I love this brush. I recommend you try it out. Promise you, you will love it. This brush is so good. And this video is not even sponsored by Beauty Planet. I'm just giving you my honest review about this brush. Feel free to add more shadow on the transition area together with the contoured parts just in case you lose it after highlighting and foundation. Now we are on my favorite part, which is setting. To have a matte finish, I will be applying a matte translucent powder from Sashi Cosmetics and using a small fluffy circular brush for easy application. I will apply this loose powder on all the areas I highlighted with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I love the finishing result. At this point, everything that we've been doing since the beginning is starting to show, like the result is starting to show. Everything makes sense at this point. I love the finishing result. I love everything. On the parts I applied foundation, I am going to add this beautiful matte powder from Nicola Fit Me. This powder gives a matte to polish finish and is good for people with normal to oily skin. I combined those two shades I showed and it matches my skin color so perfectly such that after application I don't even look like I applied any powder to my face. I just look like skin, like I was born with matte and polished skin fam. A natural finish is what we want here, okay? To make the makeup long lasting, I'm going to spray my face with the Romantic Queen Cosmetics spray. It contains soothing and moisture properties and is enriched with aloe vera, which is a plus. This setting spray provides long-lasting sebum control performance, which enables the skin to stay matte, and it transports moisture to the skin in time, which helps the makeup long-lasting. For the lips, I will contour with a brown lip liner and then add nude lipstick. So I wanted you to see how my lips turned out matte before applying the lip gloss on them. And I want you to tell me the one you have loved. Is it the matte nude lips, or do you prefer the glossy ones, or maybe both? Let me know on the comment section which one looks nicer or which one do you prefer. I will be reading your comment down below on the comment section, so let me know, my love. Let me know. Now that you have learned how to underpaint your blush and you have learned how to apply makeup perfectly step by step as a beginner, the next step is that you want to make sure that you perfect your skill or art of applying makeup from beginner to professional. And in this video, I will show you all the techniques you need to master in applying makeup from start to finish. So, if you want to know how to do your makeup so perfectly as a professional, then click here to watch this video now.